Oh, Ken, where are you?
I'm on and we're streaming.
Ken, where are you?
I'm on it. That looks interesting. So I'll open that there. And turn my volume off. All right. So can you guys hear me?
Yep.
All right. That means if you can hear me, then I'm going to go out on a limb and say YouTube can hear me. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road.
Hey kid, I hear it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Live from the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show, featuring the Zoom homies, produced by LK Productions.
I wonder, that sounds fun. It's coming out of the TV and not out of my headphones. There we go. Now I'll check the audio. There we go. All right. Wow, it just seems like it's been such a long time since I did any streaming. Oh, wait, I just did a StreamYard test. That was fun. I can't really get into the reasons why it was fun just yet, but I'll tell you later why it was fun. I'm still watching them put the desk together. That looks pretty interesting. I can't believe Alex didn't join us. You know, he's having issues whether he wants to admit it or not. He was trying to join StreamYard and his computer kept ramping up, so he thought it was a Google issue. Went to Mozilla, didn't seem to affect it anything, but he had no problems yesterday when we were doing this on the StreamYard with it and Google whatsoever. So hopefully he's just having some problems and he'll be here pretty soon. Because I told him we would continue with it. I don't even have
try any of that stuff that Doug suggested today.
Oh, I doubt it. I don't know. I didn't watch Doug. I had my grandkids over and.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it was about talking about swapping cables and some other stuff and yada yada. But they were talking about should get a new HDMI cable if he gets a new TV. Since the new TVs use HDMI 2.0 and the cable he had is so old, it only is at 1.4 probably. So
see, I didn't know that either.
Depends what his computer puts out.
Yeah, but anyway, that was one suggestion. I didn't catch all of it.
I've not seen it.
And he was speaking about getting a TV that's 1080p,
1080p,
not 720, but 1080p. But he didn't need anything better than that.
Right.
I can't, No.
So I watched it up to the point when I called Alex on the Facebook Messenger. That's kind of sweet, poetic justice, unintended, not at all. I didn't know he was on Doug's, because he always calls me when I'm doing something. Your camera's blocked, Jeff. He always.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
He always calls me when I'm on the phone or doing something. So it's a little bit of poetic justice, and I didn't mean to keep him as long as I did, but I had the grandkids. I had them for about 2 hours, and then I tried to take a nap. We'll discuss that afterwards as well. We can't see you on YouTube at Jeff Ryan. Yes, Jeff was just informed of that. Bobby Warren says, I have another problem. Chrome won't install over my computer over Wi-Fi connected hardwire. It worked. That's interesting because I just went through 30 minutes of trying to set that Android phone up to do what I did, and it took 30 minutes to get it connect to the Wi-Fi. So Alex was telling me every time you turn the phone off, it has to reconnect. It doesn't automatically do it. You have to go in there and reconnect it to Wi-Fi.
No, mine reconnects every time I walk back in the house after being away.
That's what I was thinking, but because I'm like, well, there's strike number 1,223 as to why I'll never own an Android. Ken, it's just old. I said, you can give me a brand new one, and I'm not going to use it. So anyway, Bobby, we will address that when we get enough people in here that know what they're talking about, because I don't know why it's not doing it. Do you guys have any thoughts?
No, because I mean, I can do it. My computer's hooked into the switch by wire, but I'm connected. The two routers are connected by Wi-Fi. So
Chrome setup
I'm
program
on
is
Wi-Fi
calling
whether I
home to
like it or
Chrome.
not.
So if the Wi-Fi network isn't working right, then that would be a reason.
Back momentarily. As soon as we sit down, the dog wants out.
I don't know what the situation is.
Back in a second. Oh.
Well, looks like they got the desk assembled. Hey, birthday boy.
Is that the one he was yelling about yesterday? The desk?
Yeah, and he just shut it off. It's circling again. So I am going to make a couple quick changes here. And give me just a second.
No, we'll lose you.
No, you won't. I got this part of this down pat. Oops. Do I want to do it this way? I didn't think about this part. Hold on. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Oh, I need to reverse this. Okay, so I need everybody to watch the YouTube stream. And let me know when most everybody is on the YouTube stream. And if you'd like to mute your microphones on Zoom so you can hear the audio on what I'm about to do, that would be fine. And I'll mute my microphone starting now. And on the count of 3, I'm going to start playing something. So I'm muted.
Steve.
Hello.
Alex,
everybody.
mute your mic. Alex,
everybody.
mute your microphone.
Mute your mic.
Alex,
Everybody.
mute your microphone. Mute your mic. Alex,
Everybody.
mute your microphone. Mute your mic. Alex,
Everybody.
mute your microphone. Mute your mic. Alex,
Everybody.
mute your microphone. Mute your mic. Alex, 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 mute your microphone.
Hey kid, I hear it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday!
All right, you can all unmute your mics now.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Can you hear us, Mike? Are you able to hear us? We are not hearing you.
I don't.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Mike.
Yes. Happy birthday.
I couldn't get Marilyn Monroe, so this is the next best thing you have. Few of us know Marilyn Monroe's birthday song. Bobby Warren's birthday is a week from today. Now, let me mark the calendar and we'll do up something for Bobby. Bobby! We'll do something for Bobby!
I just had somebody message me with another classic case of forgotten Gmail password, broke phone, and can't get into Gmail account.
Oops. I thought we said you weren't going to discuss that over the open air. Boy, I don't trust you no more.
That was something. This is something that happened in between the time of now and the time we got off of StreamYard.
There comes Sean. Yeah, I didn't think about how I could share that because I actually put that in OBS. I did it in DaVinci Resolve, and I put it in OBS as a scene, or as a source in a scene, and I didn't really think about how I could show Zoom at the same time. So while I got what I wanted accomplished, I didn't get it accomplished 100% the way I wanted. So that was my bad. Bobby says he has iCloud, restored everything from the iCloud, including my Gmail. Okay, I'm still not 100% sold on the cloud yet. I'm getting there. Hi, Sean.
Hello.
How are you today?
I got a really good deal on a graphics card. It was in the wrong price slot. It was in the wrong section at Best Buy, and I complained, and they gave it to me for $174 when it was really $300 and something. So, yeah, they messed up.
What card is it?
Yeah, what card is it?
It's a Radeon RX 6600.
Go ahead and show everybody. I got you spotlighted. That looks familiar. Mine doesn't say SWFT on it, though. I have
Is
an
that
RX
the brand?
6600.
Yeah, it was in the 174 slot for the 6500, not the 6600. So I got it for 174 because they put it in the wrong slot. So, yeah. And I was hoping that it would fit in my machine because the case says it doesn't fit all graphics cards, but it's in there. It takes one 8-pin power cable, and I installed the drivers and everything. So, yeah.
Okay,
It works
good.
good.
Good. There comes Chris Garrett. I was just wondering where he was at.
Probably just woke up.
No, I think he's been up for a while watching Josh put that desk together.
Oh, I didn't never go back. It was when I did go back, but there was no sound, so I just
No, there
I don't
was
know
the audio was really super weak. You had to almost put it at 100% and really then strain to listen to it.
That's like 2 days in a row. That's like monkey effing a football, you know? Kind of, I don't know why it's taking 2 days to do it, but it's like monkey effing a football because
Well,
it's taking him 2 days to do it. And his hand is helping too.
well,
Go
he
ahead,
doesn't
Jeff.
have much dexterity.
No, he
So-
does not. He's done good to get it this far.
well, he really should have got somebody to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got his hand.
That may be, but if he can get it done and it works, he probably gets a little sense of accomplishment out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He might not have anybody at his aunt's house that can do
They were
that.
talking about it yesterday, how they don't have anybody to help them, so it's just them two.
Depends on where he buys it.
Yesterday, that's what they said. They said they don't have anybody to help. So
Depends on where he buys it, but if you buy them from Office Max, they'll put them together.
Yeah, it was probably a lot higher price.
I
Well,
think
yeah,
he probably
you
got it off
Mentioned
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, that would be my guess. So we got a question
doesn't
from
do that.
Bobby for the tech world people.
Alrighty.
Does anyone know how to get Wi-Fi working on a Microsoft Surface Pro?
Never touched one.
Never
you
had a
gotta make sure that the
Microsoft.
wireless driver is installed, and yeah, those
I
things
don't
have,
like them.
I have no idea, but so far we have 3 people that have never touched it, and Sean said make sure your drivers are installed.
because
Okay,
I wiped one of those out before, and when I reinstalled Windows and everything like that, it did not install the wireless driver for it. I had to go on their website and get it, and then stick a USB in there and install the Wi-Fi driver. Because for some reason, Windows.
Well, but has this one been freshly installed, or it sounds like he's been using it a while?
Well.
I'm sure. You know what? I forgot to check audio on YouTube. Oh my goodness! And according to the mixer, ooh,
Oh my goodness.
it's his work computer. I will check it. I will check it. The wireless driver is installed. Okay, so he's hearing you guys. I know you guys can hear me on Zoom.
Driver's installed, I bet he meant.
I don't know if I'm going out.
Yeah, I could hear you a second ago over YouTube.
Does he see the little wireless symbol at the bottom of the tablet on the taskbar? It should show like a Microsoft tablet has Windows 10 preferably, I think.
Okay, John Alloy says sounds good. Thank you, John. It's not installed.
Probably got Windows 10s.
No, I will download it on my MacBook. It's not installed. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that should hopefully solve the
that'll
problem.
take care of it, yeah.
Looks like the professor's busy doing something.
I don't know. You might want to ask the professor. Professor, can you download it from a Mac and then install it on a Windows?
Yeah, just a binary file. No reason you shouldn't.
Can you download what and install what on a Microsoft Surface?
Driver. He needs a driver.
New version of Windows or a driver?
He needs the Wi-Fi driver for his Microsoft Surface tablet, but he says he's going to use his MacBook to download the driver and then install it.
Yeah, just download it. Just download it, save it to a flash drive, and then plug it into the
You can download it on the Mac, you just can't run it on the Mac.
Yeah, okay.
The driver would need the flash drive would need to be exFAT, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, I figured out why I couldn't see the mixer on OBS. When it popped out of its assigned spot the other day, I put it back and it was only very little. Now that I've got it back where it's supposed to go, it's fine. I don't know why it did that. So, Alex, what are you working on? You look all intent, like if you don't get done what you're going to do.
I'm trying to reset somebody's. I'm trying to reset somebody's Gmail password so they can log in.
You remoted into someone's computer?
No, I'm trying. I opened a private window in my browser. I'm trying to see if I can log into their Gmail account from my.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
Wait a minute. You're doing work on my stream? Okay, that's it.
What exactly is private window?
And he smiles.
Incognito, like Chrome or Firefox. It's a private window.
I mean, it's not private like a proxy.
No, what it means is basically, you can open up a private window, and if you log in to if I log into somebody's account that I don't want all the time access to, as soon as I close the private window, the login details and all that goes away.
When you set up one of Firefox, it opens a tab and says, no saved cookies or history.
Yeah, that also includes passwords. If I have to log into somebody else's account for whatever reason, it's not mine or my mom's.
Let's see if this works or not. Probably won't. IBH.
Evening.
Hi, VH.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you.
Okay, Professor, how do I get out of the private window? I opened. Now I can't get out of it.
Close it.
Just close it.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Close the tab.
Oh, okay, there, I'm out. Happy birthday, Mike. How does it feel to be 25?
I'm past that age.
26.
Higher.
Well, this is going to be fun.
I caught your little StreamYard stream for a little bit today, Ken.
Yeah, it was just a test.
You and Alex, You and Alex and your coffee cam.
Yeah.
Did you get any
Yeah, I
golfing
see that
in this
too.
weekend?
No, I knew I wouldn't get any golfing in. It
Cold,
was.
wasn't it?
We did go to Dairy Queen with the kids today, though.
Oh, okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, with the grandkids.
They're fun. I got a video I'm going to try to get uploaded. As soon as I go through and make sure it's all right to show. They're growing. They're getting smart.
How old are they?
They'll both. The girls will be 4 in December. The grandson will be 3 in December. December
The girls
24th.
are twins, right?
They're twins, yes.
Yeah.
Only in the fact that they were born on the same day are they twins, because they are 2 different people. One of them's a drama queen, and I mean, if she's not getting every ounce of your attention, she will make sure you get every ounce of her attention. I mean, it's amazing. And the other one, she could care less. She's just off doing her little thing, doing what she wants to do, and then the grandson, he's just kind of follows along and does what they do.
Oh, Bear's gonna eat Greg.
Do
Say
what?
again, Chris?
The bear just ate Greg.
No, I was waving to Ken.
Oh, he says problem solved. Bobby says problem solved.
All right, cool.
You know what my aunt told me about these Coke things? It says recycle me, and then at the below it says see you again soon. What does that mean? Like it's going to recycle and then be bought back with more Coke?
Yes, that's exactly
And
what
then
that
it says
means.
see you again soon?
Yeah, well, this is just a marketing ploy that you're going to have someone, I'm not going to mention any names, that are going to go, oh, see, I'm going to see this bottle again. You're not.
It's
just
an advertising ploy.
right. That's all it is. So, yes, you did see a StreamYard experiment. John called me this afternoon and said he had an idea about doing what I just demonstrated could be done. He ran it by me, and my first inclination was, no, you can't do it, because if you have the free account, you can only have one camera feed. Well, then the more he talked and the more I listened and the more I thought, wait a minute. If you go to a phone and you log into the StreamYard stream on a phone, this becomes a person in a sense, and the camera's already looking at you. You just focus on what you want to do. Thus, tonight it was focused on the coffee pot while I made coffee.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Hello.
Hi, Rick.
Good evening, Rick.
Hello.
Did your back feel better today?
How's your back?
It's not as spazzing me as it was, so I can probably sit here for about an hour or so, but it's gotten a little bit better. Thankfully, I do go down to the Twin Cities, I think 18th or 19th. It's coming up sometime next week, and I'm going to tell him the problems I've had, and he'll come up with something different. Because obviously, he's thinking this shot didn't work this time. Usually they do. This one, that one, and the one up in my neck. He doubts that one worked. The first shot I got worked beautifully. And then my body adapted. Now they won't work anymore.
So,
Nothing
Rick,
works.
Oh,
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything, but yesterday was the 18th and today's the 19th. So if you're supposed
I
to
don't know
go
what
down to
day
the
it is.
city,
My mom said it's next week. She says, I'm picking you up next
oh,
week.
sure, blame your mom.
No, she did. She called me.
No,
today. She
I
called me.
understand.
She called me today. I said, I hope you're ready. I'm coming to get you next week. Like, no, I'm not, but I'll be ready when you get here.
Sure.
No, you'll be ready 2 days before I get there. She's not going to have this bullshit of me saying, yeah, just wait a minute. I got to grab a few things. She's no, I got to be downstairs on first when she gets here. She isn't going to be doing this waiting around anymore. I'm 80 years old. I'm not going to wait for you anymore. You're downstairs and waiting for me, or I'm just going to leave and you'll have no doctor's appointment. So I've got to be down there around 7:30 in the morning. No buts ifs, ands about it. She told me, or she said she'll just leave, and she said that'll be it. No more doctor's appointments for you. Okay, I'll be down there
I
at
think I'd be
7:25.
downstairs. Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta be. Yeah.
Looks like your clocks are stopped again.
It looks like yeah, you know what? They probably did because I opened up something I was going to share with you guys. So if I minimize this, that should bring the clocks back into functioning. Oh, it did. They jumped.
Yep,
They
they
jumped to
jumped.
the right time. I got to figure out why it's doing
What?
that.
Why does other things you do affect the clocks when the whole thing's feeding into your stream? I don't get it.
Well, the clocks are on their own browser tab, and if I suspect if I make this browser tab here full screen, the clock should stop.
So you're saying when that tab is not active, the clock stops?
Well, I thought it would be active in the background though, but I guess it's not.
Hmm.
Apparently it's
So
not.
you grab the clocks from one tab, and that feeds into what you're showing on the screen then.
Correct. Yeah, the clocks are their own separate tab. That's all they are. Nothing else runs on that. So in Chrome, yeah.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah, Sean.
So as far as I know, it's going to be December 17th. If y'all could take some time out of your day and watch the remembrance of my dad.
Yep.
It's going to be at our church on December 17th, so far that we know. And yes, Alex, it is going to be streamed live.
How are they going to stream it?
I'm going to have to get you guys the link, because it's not the regular church link. It's another part of, I guess, program that you guys got to watch it on and stuff like
John,
that.
you are asking.
What are they streaming it on? My wife's memorial was over Facebook from the church.
It's going to be on some website. I don't know what the website is yet.
Okay, so they've got their own website apparently.
Yeah, the church has their own website when they do like remembrance stuff like that. But
well, let us know.
yeah, I'll find out.
Do you know the time, Sean?
Sometime on Saturday. I'll have to find out exactly.
Yeah, you said
on Saturday.
Yeah. So I found something interesting out today, and I'm probably going to feel real stupid because you guys are going to go, "Oh yeah, I knew that." Did you know you can buy subscribers for YouTube?
Yes.
See, I told you.
Why am I the last? Quite a while ago. I was surprised you could do it, but yeah, they're.
Why am I the last to find these things out? Okay, secondary question
Had a scam offering that one time.
Well, you know, whatever it was, we're going to say we knew whether we did or not.
Okay.
No, actually, that one I did know. There was a guy on YouTube talking about that.
Yeah.
6 months ago. He says you could do that, but he said he's not going to. It's a waste of money, in his opinion.
Is it legal or illegal?
Don't know.
There's no.
I think there's a little bit of a catch to it, because I think Facebook's algorithm will catch up to it eventually.
YouTube
say that that's not actual human beings.
Right.
It's just a number.
YouTube deems it illegal. Check out the highlighted text from YouTube's terms of service below. It explicitly states that any attempts at manipulating YouTube's algorithm for tracking user engagement through paid subscriptions are in violations of its terms of service.
Well, why do they allow you to do it then?
They don't if they catch you.
Right.
They got an option to do that.
No. It's through third party people that are like, I think Wintermute said it best. It's probably a scam. Okay. They get your and the prices are, oh my goodness. Okay, so how much does it cost to buy YouTube subscribers? There are 4 big plans available within their website. It didn't tell me the website. These include 1,000 subscribers for $90, 2,000 subscribers for $170, 5,000 subscribers for $300, as well as 10,000 subscribers for $590.
Is that a monthly fee or a one time?
Oh, I didn't go any further than that, but I would hope it's a one-time fee. Iowa Hank says it's a violation of terms of service. Yes. And good evening to Iowa Hank. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
And how did then how did the Ace family get away with that? They buy subscribers all the time.
There's a lot of people on YouTube doing it.
YouTube doesn't get them for it.
I would say.
I want to know who the Ace family is. They're stuck up, scammy people family on. They put their kids all over YouTube. It's like they make their kids be in the videos and stuff.
Yeah, I would say that if you have, if you're paying a lot of money for it and you've got smart programmers that make the AI think it's a real person watching or whatever, then you might get away with it for a while. I read several things on this today, and they said if they catch you, you will be taken off YouTube. You will be gone. So is it worth spending money to get subscribers just so you can get monetized? Probably not. I mean, that's the only reason I can think that you would want to get subscribers myself, is so that you can get monetized.
Yeah, then YouTube might want to change their policy and enforce it, because there's thousands of people in the United States doing that.
Oh, I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are. I actually had thought about, and again, I could care less if I make 1 penny from monetization or not, but I had thought about this morning writing YouTube a letter and saying, okay, you got a lot of small creators that are probably going to be years in the making getting to 1,000, that put out a massive amount of content that I'm sure YouTube's making money off of it somehow. Why not rewrite or lower your standard? I don't know how to put it, so that the little guy can get something.
Because it's not about the little guy, it's about YouTube making money.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, it's
And they go after the big fish anyhow.
That's true. Well,
no, but if they got 1 million little guys and they make just a tiny bit off each one, it adds up some.
Yeah.
Me myself, I think it's Scott.
It was just a crazy thought I had. Do what, Mike?
For me myself, I think it's a scam.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy any subscribers. I mean, and speaking of subscribers, anyone who want to take, without looking, Alex, anyone want to take a guess as to how many subscribers I'm up to as of right now?
192.
I hear 192. I hear 198. Do I hear any other numbers? 200. I have 192, 198, 200. Any more?
197.
197.
40,000.
You guys get, oh, it's not that high, shit. Let's be
Now, I will
realistic.
say someone has the correct number.
I can see it on here now.
I said not to look it up, Alex.
I'm not.
No, I was poking fun at Jeff just then. That was direct.
Well, I saw it after I made my guess.
Oh, okay. Tony Wallow's correct. Iowa Hank's correct, and VH Ringer's correct. I am currently sitting at 198.
Do we get a prize?
I don't know.
If I unsubscribe and subscribe again, does that help?
So that little diagnosis is a bust. It's done. I tried access all the recovery options on their account. It's not accessible. They had phone number and email on there, but it's not. Neither one is accessible. And he says the story is, he says they took it to the iPhone guys, and the iPhone guys said they weren't able to fix it. They was, he says, successful and able to get back into it, which I find hard to believe because it's an Android. And but anyway, apparently he says that they was able to get back into it, but they didn't reset the password to something that they know apparently, so they're not able to get back into it. And I tried and wasn't able to get into the account on my end on my computer. So I said, well, you can bring me the phone, but it'll be a $50 diagnostic fee.
I would churn that down. I'll tell you why after I end the stream.
And the answer was, I'm sorry, but we can't pay that. So I said, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Yeah, I would still, even if they could pay it, I would churn it down, and after I end the stream, I will explain my thoughts on that. Does somebody feel better?
You know what? Now there's people on Craigslist putting Windows on Chromebooks.
Yeah, sure. He has the code.
Stuff like that.
Why would you pay somebody to put Windows on a Chromebook?
No, I'm just seeing it on Craigslist right now. There's Chrome boxes and Chromebooks now having Windows.
I mean, Chromebooks don't take much horsepower to run at all, because that's a very light version of Linux underneath it.
Speaking of horsepower, Alex, have you had any more issues with
Not gonna
your
run Windows well.
Chrome running and Zoom tonight, like you were having with?
No. That was an issue. No, I've never had any issues. Never had any issues with Zoom that I can remember. That the issue is strictly a Chrome and a Google Chrome and StreamYard issue.
Okay,
The
but
issue
you
is
didn't have
between
that
the
issue
keyboard.
yesterday, right?
If it did have that issue yesterday, I didn't notice it. Because I didn't think to look. I didn't think to look yesterday, but I looked.
Looked at what?
Looked at my task manager and seen that when I opened up StreamYard in Google Chrome to join Ken's test StreamYard session, that my CPU was at 100%. But once I left the StreamYard on Google Chrome, it went back down to normal, about 20% CPU usage. And I opened up the same StreamYard link in Firefox with no issue.
Why is it driving it that hard?
That I have no issue. I have no answer for that. My only answer for that would be a possible StreamYard and Google Chrome software glitch.
So go ahead, Wintermute.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm looking up a sports score.
After Thanksgiving, I'll be $200 richer. I guess this guy's gonna come buy both these two Dell computers off me for $200.
Ian, can I screen share, please?
Well, since you said please, actually the correct phrase is "Mother, may I?" But yes, go ahead. You may.
Ian, y'all got to read this messages between me and this guy is an idiot. I forgot I did. Well, the message from today starts about
all his info.
The message from today is because I forgot that I had done something for this guy before.
Alex, smart.
The message from today.
You're putting emails on YouTube. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I wouldn't be putting your email up there, buddy. Yeah, okay.
The message from today starts about right here.
Yeah, I'd get that off the net if I were you, Alex.
That's over Messenger, isn't it?
Yeah, but still, it can be sneaked on. I had it happen to me the other day, and I got a notification that, okay, so I got rid of it. Problem solved.
So that email
scammers are really getting easy on emails. The second you put it on the web, it's being looked at. So I stopped doing that.
So when Alex told me his issues, I went to Task Manager, and right now running the stream, OBS, Zoom, and 2 YouTube tabs and 4 tabs otherwise, the clocks and 2 other things. My CPU is running at 19%, my memory is running at 14%, or 6%, or 22% rather. I hate them damn numbers. The Ethernet's just got all kind of weird numbers on it, and obviously the GPU is just doing nothing. So I think the thing that I question, Alex, is we didn't have any issues yesterday. You didn't hear anything. You didn't notice anything. And then suddenly tonight, is it because maybe you were on YouTube at the same time that you were trying to do StreamYard? Or
no, it wasn't, because immediately when I noticed my CPU CPU ramping up in Google Chrome because of StreamYard, as soon as I closed out of the StreamYard tab on Google Chrome, the CPU usage went back to normal, and then I opened up YouTube on Google Chrome with tonight's stream, waiting, and I went on Firefox, and and put the StreamYard link and sign into StreamYard on Firefox at the same time as having Google Chrome open with YouTube, and didn't have any issues. So
something's odd though. I mean, something's just very odd.
Seem to only have issues with Google Chrome and StreamYard.
Oh, I must show you guys what I woke up to today.
More snow.
It'll take me a minute to get there, primarily because I have to go over here to my scenes and switch this to this. And then I have to figure out which one it's showing. I guess it's showing this one. So I woke up to this today. Where did I put it? Uh-oh. Did I get rid of it already? Anyway, I had a message showing that my computer could be upgraded to Windows 11, and the computer was running so super slow, but I don't know where it went. And yes, I picked up another starter thing for OBS. Huh, that's crazy.
So did you upgrade to Windows 11?
I did not.
Oh man, why not?
This guy about this Gmail issue basically said something along the lines of, well, it'd be nice if you told me how to fix it. And it's like, I tried to fix it, but I did all I could do without looking. I tried to fix it for you, but it can't be done because you didn't take the initiative to set up the appropriate recovery options on your Gmail account prior to. So that's the reason why I said, bring me the phone. And then he said, ooh, I can't pay your $50 because I'm broke. And so I said, well, can't help you.
Now let's try that again. No, I've
never set up any security things or anything you talked about, Alex, on mine. I've never done that.
I just had a bit of buffering on my.
But when I tried to log into this person's Gmail account, it said that it came up with the orange message that said too many failed attempts. And neither one of it said try another way, and I clicked on try another way. And neither one of the phone number or the email that's on there they have access to.
So it amazes me. This is like the second or maybe third time I've gotten this, and I always click on the stay on Windows 10 for now. But it is starting to creep back, because again, this was either the second or third time.
You got TPM on?
Chris, I don't know.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
Yeah, he does. If it's offered in Windows 11, he does.
That reminds me. I got to go back in the BIOS and turn the FTPM off, because when I changed processors, it reset it. So now I have to go back and change the FTPM.
Well, if
disable.
If it offers you Windows 11 and you turn it down, it won't come back again until the next release of Windows 11 comes out, and then it'll offer it to you again.
Oh,
that's
so
what happened on mine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it resets that with every new version that's coming out.
So turn off TPM BIOS. Okay.
Yeah, so they just offered 22H2 for Windows 11, and once that was out, I got offers on my new build and on my laptop, which can run 11. But I just said no, thank you, and I haven't heard anything again. I assume around 2025 it'll tell me I have to do it.
And also today, to make Doug and Gary happy, I completely disconnected the switch. The splitter on the second output going of my computer going to my TV. So now it's just a straight cable going directly to the TV, nothing in between.
Have you had any improvement in your situation by doing that? Or I know it's sporadic, but
it's very sporadic, of course, like I said before, so it's hard to know. Haven't noticed any improvements or any it hasn't gotten any better or any worse.
So since you did that this afternoon, and I still haven't watched Doug's stream, so I don't know what's going on. But since you've done that, have you had any issues since then?
Not from what I can tell right now.
You're talking about your
Or
issue.
if I did have issues, it was so short, just maybe like a few seconds that I didn't notice.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Alex, I went to Doug's stream today and I saw just you, and I clicked off of it immediately because Josh was there.
Yeah.
I just saw
well,
just
Josh
you two
wasn't.
and said goodbye.
Josh wasn't on there for the first few minutes, but pretty much as soon as me and Doug quit talking, and I heard from Doug what I wanted to hear, I got off because I didn't want to deal with Josh.
I think Doug was kind of alone today after that.
Yeah, Doug was done at 1 hour and 19 minutes. That was it today.
Yep, no one showed up, which I kind of surprised, but not really. That shows me people just wanted to get out and run their own lives instead of having to be sitting in front of a computer and I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, I ran from that issue just now. Nobody ever brings me anything. Nobody ever has any kind of, decent issues, stuff that I can actually fix or repair remotely. It's always BS like this. Like, can I log into a account that doesn't have any recovery options that I forgot the password, or can I repair your 20-year-old computer?
I would have said no.
So what have you done for this person in the past? You said you've done things before.
Yeah, I did one thing. I connected to their computer remotely one time and deleted a bunch of stuff that they didn't need, like a McAfee or whatever, to try to free up space because they got like a computer with like a really small SSD in it, like a 100 gig or something like that, like a 128, and they filled it up with a whole bunch of games that take up a whole lot of space. And my recommendation to them was get a new boot drive, or let me order a new boot drive and stick it in there. But they didn't want to do that. They just got a secondary SSD and are still having said issue because.
Not to pry into your business or anything, but what did you charge him to do that? I mean, if $50 is out of his budget, did you charge him under $50?
He didn't even come to my house the first time. It was all remote.
But you got paid, right?
So I didn't charge him nothing because it was all remote. But now since I've been having, since I don't have people bring me anything but a bunch of garbage and trash to work on.
You should still charge for remote jobs.
I'm gonna
exactly. Well, you charge me to do remote work. Wait, that's okay. You've been charging me for the remote work you're doing me, and you doing this. Man, I can't believe that.
No. It doesn't go like that.
Oh, no. You can't win this argument.
if you had charged him something the first time, he wouldn't have been back this time.
That's true. He knows I'm messing with him. He'll come back grinning.
Well, I took you seriously. He might have, but I did.
No, I'm messing with him. He knows it. He'll come back grinning.
Now, with me, and people kind of get a little pissy with me, but I charge in everything I do.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
I'm going.
People
You can
don't
charge
like me
something
doing
that's
that.
appropriate to the amount of time you.
Yeah, and they look at me and say, "Do you have to charge me for that?" It's like, well, do you have to eat to live? And they said, well, yes, I do. Well, then, yes, I have to
That's
charge
how
you.
this guy acted towards me when
Well, friend or foe, Alex, you shouldn't take nothing for nothing. You always charge somebody something.
Yep.
Whether it be $50, $100 or something, you charge them something.
If you spent 5 minutes on it, charge him $25 anyway.
You know,
something like that.
You don't let people walk away without giving you money. That just bothers me. Doing favors is one thing once, maybe twice a year, but every single time, no. You charge them something. I mean, I would. That's just me. But
I shall return them a little bit, Ken. I got grandchildren on the way.
I understand.
The more times I have people wanting to bring me this junk or asking me questions about junk on Messenger or whatever, or want me to do remote work on junk, the more times I realize I need to start charging something if it's not like my
you should have done
mom.
that. You should have done that a while ago. People wouldn't be doing this crap because I haven't had your problem in years. People know that when they talk to me, they're going to get thrown $100. They're going to have to throw me $100 bill. So they bring their latest and greatest stuff. I don't work on anything more than 3 years old. I just can't. I just can't do it. No. Jim and them guys, they can work on the older stuff. I can't. I've been around
Jim
stuff.
said he refuses to work on anything that's older than 5 years.
Yeah, I'm around that, but usually I only want to work on Windows 10 and going forward. I never look back. I know a lot of techs that do that. I say, well, back in 98, what I used to do, say, that was way back in 98. I'm talking about today going forward. Most of the guys in this town, they work. I said, give it to them. They'll work on the Windows 98 and Windows 2000. I won't. I work on Windows 10.
One of my college instructors, a 3 years ago, he said he got a voicemail from somebody. He came into class that morning and said, I got a voicemail from an old woman or something, wanting me to work on asking me if we, the class, can work on Windows 98 machine.
Yeah, there's a guy, Bob Thielen, Bernard, I forget his name, business, PC Care or something like that. He'll work on the old stuff. He said, I'm glad well, some mechanics are that way. They'd rather work on the old classics than today's junk. Well, he's that way. He'd rather work on yesterday's stuff, and he'd rather not touch a Windows, anything from Windows 8.1 and up, he won't touch. But he'll go for the Windows 98 and the Windows XP computers. He'll work on those all day long, but he's not really ready for this new stuff yet. I mean, he'll work on it, but he is very expensive when he works on it because to him, it's a new learning experience. So he'll charge you easily $200.
I'll think
But with
around.
98, he'll charge you maybe $50 for working on it.
That would be great if when people brought me stuff, it required, it was just straight software repairs all the time. But most of the time when people bring me stuff, actually hardware work on it needs a new this or a new that, and people don't want to spend $50, $75, $100 on parts for an old.
Support for Windows 8.1 ends on January 10th.
Which
and
is my
not
birthday.
offering any extended support for us.
I just added the fish cam back in using my iPhone, and I added it to the YouTube stream for Tony Wallow. He asked about it earlier, and there you go. We had fun feeding the fish today. I thought for sure one of the twins was going to jump in the tank. They both ended up getting their hands in the tank, and one of them was eyeballing. I could just see she was like ninja warrior going, if I jump on that and jump over here and do this, I'll end up in that tank. And I'm like, nope, time to leave the studio. They got a big kick out of this green screen. Oh my goodness. I wasn't thinking to set it up to record fast enough because that was fun. That was really fun with this green
Windows
screen.
8, Windows 7 with a touch of Windows 10.
Devil Dog. There's a name I haven't seen in a long while. I still do my billing on a DOS 5.0 from Windows 3.1. I'll have to share that if they'll share. There you go.
Yeah.
Good to see Devil Dog. Thank you for joining. I do appreciate it. I always enjoy seeing people from other people's channels. It's such a cool thing. So, Jose, were you bouncing in and out on different logins, or what were you trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay, just wondered.
Have we entered the after hours?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're rapidly approaching it. Rapidly coming up on that time of which we will switch over to the Zoom and continue with the conversation. But we will end the stream. Anybody have anything they want to add to today's stream before I end the stream?
Nope.
I guess that's Greg's way of saying go ahead and end the stream. So we will start the outro of the stream as soon as I go figure out where it's at.
Royal proclamation.
Do what?
A royal proclamation from the king.
Yes. So I want to give out some shout outs tonight. Devil Dog joined us. Thank you. Devil Dog says hi, BH. Tony Waller was with us. Thank you, Tony. John Eloy Sr. is with us. We'll have to wait till, I'm going to say Wednesday night. We should see John and Lloyd. Wednesday night's going to be a short stream, and I'll explain that as we get closer to it. Iowa Hank was here. Thank you, Iowa Hank. Long Dog was there. Didn't really see him until just now. Sorry about that, Long Dong. Long Dawn. Bobby Worm was with us. He got his issue fish, so that's cool. BH Ringer was with us. Jeff Ryman was with us. Greg Guy was with us. What? Second, third, fourth, what were you tonight, Greg?
First? I don't know. Tony was in at 8:21, then BH Ringer, and Tony again, then Mike, Wintermute, and then me. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, fifth.
Yeah, I'd put you at about fifth. All right. So once
I was watching season 5 of Third Watch.
I was taking a nap from being worn out from the grandkids. One more time before I go, though, I am going to do one more thing.
Hey kid, I hear it's your
only
birthday.
YouTube will see.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy Happy birthday!
3-second delay between the OBS and there. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream on that. Happy birthday note again to Mike Paradin. Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, Mike.
All together now. Ready?
Happy.
Good Lord, you guys.
I'm
I'm going to stop working with this group.